myself virtually all my life since I was a student. And whether it's been around labor rights, whether it's with workers in Mexico, workers anywhere, understanding that I have a responsibility as a citizen. Let's leave alone the ideas of whatever I am, as most people would say, as an artist or a celebrity. But I have a responsibility as a citizen. And this was a fight that I think was an important fight, given all the work that I've been doing around the fact and the reality that unions play an essential role in the whole process of leveling the playing field. King said it the best. Dr. King said it best long ago, while he was in the midst of organizing boycotts, in the midst of changing the whole texture of racial relationships in the South. What he said most, he says, the best anti-poverty program he knows is
What was you going to say?
that's what he said. And so I'm quoting him. So the idea is that this is a struggle that's waiting to happen. Most of the idea of the American dream has been the propaganda that we see in the media, the commercialization, commodification of not only that idea, but us as human beings as well. So we find ourselves, in a sense, living this fallacy. Robert Wright, in an op-ed in 2008, just in the midst of the crisis, the financial crisis, said there were 4 elements that have happened over the last 35 years at the time. One of those things is that, one of the things that has happened is that the average wage for workers remained stagnant for the last 35 years. Real wage. Secondly, is that women in the workforce doubled from 35% to 70% during that period of time.
Do you know the exact number of the wage?
Huh?
Do you know the exact number of the wage?
No, I don't know. I mean, they said the average wage. So the average wage in America. What I'm saying, real wage. That's it, real wage. So there's no average, real wage. Real wage for the average American worker have remained stagnant. This is an op-ed. You find it in February 2008 in any column with Robert Wright, who worked in the Clinton administration at the Department of Labor. He said the second thing that happened, as I said, that women doubled from 35% to 70% in the workplace, not because there were opportunities, particularly for women, because primarily they had to supplement the family income. The third thing was that the average American worker works at that time 250 more hours a year than the average European American. And the fourth is that to make up the difference, they mortgage their homes, they overrun their credit cards, and they live out their credit. And those are the 4 realities that happen. No one can dispute that. Nobody's going to dispute that at all. We saw what happened with the financial crash and what happened to homeowners who had over-leveraged their homes and all that. Millions of people lost their homes. So on the one hand, that reality exists. So